Yeah.
A new town discovered? Oh, I didn't know there was a town here.
And the implements and machines of every kind. Come on up and buy.
DLC quest. Who's that? Who is the DLC quest? Some blacksmith?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a camp. I hope they're camping nice people.
Yeah.
Okay, they clearly don't mind me passing by, which is nice. Oh my god! Humans! Like this.
That's him.
I can't see. They running? Oh my god. Hey you. Whoa.
Sick.
Hello. Get him, dog. Combat seems to be a little bit funky. There goes his body as well. They came out of nowhere. Right. Simon! Father Simon! It's Father Simon here. You Father Simon. You're just a villager, are you? You live here alone, no father around him?
So you've stayed here on your
Not
own?
been fiddling you or anything in the night?
All the others were either killed by the humans or fled to Rattay.
I'm sorry to hear that. And what's keeping you here, alone?
My older brother ran away with the wandering players, so when our father was on his deathbed, he made me swear I'd never leave our home.
I can see you took your vow seriously.
I did. And it's starting to get dangerous around here. Again.
The humans.
If it were humans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But a week back, some rabble made their way through here. They begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no for an answer. If they'd been just a tad hungrier, I swear they would have stormed the cottage.
There are gangs like that around, true enough.
It's a terrible thing that happened here.
The mess they left behind. Savages.
It was horrible. People tried to find shelter in the church, but them dogs was waiting. They knew too well that's where folk would try to hide.
And where did you hide?
By the grace of God, I got my family away into the woods.
Oh, that's alright
So
then.
your family with you. I hope those bastards didn't sniff them out.
No, it takes better man than them to track me down. I sent my wife to Rattay with some others.
Do you think folk will ever go back to their homes?
Well, I don't know about Scallets, but the folk here are sure to want to come back. The only thing they're missing is spiritual support.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed.
Yeah.
When the land's at war,
Father Simon.
noblemen fight to protect their property. But simple folk want someone to tend their souls.
Of course. But it was the Skalitz parish priest who ministered here, wasn't it?
He did. But there's been no sign of him since the attack. Or at least he's definitely not in Rattay among the refugees.
That's true enough. I didn't see him there.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could help us find the priest we need here.
I can always ask.
Yeah, I think I've got time.
I've really got no
Yeah, I
idea
can do
where to
this.
start.
I can help with that. A few years ago, there
Go
was
on, go
another
on.
priest in Skalitz. Simon, I think his name was.
Simon.
Right,
Father
yeah.
Simon. I remember him. That's the one who went missing, right?
I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with his housekeeper.
Oh,
And then she died.
interesting, interesting.
That's not a story I've come across.
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. You know that already. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time. Until this spring, he showed up here.
And what's he doing here?
Oh, okay.
That's just it. People say he's become a hermit.
All right. And where can I find him?
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start by talking
Ah.
to his parents. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more. They may even have had words with him.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves.
God go with you, lad, and I pray you find him.
Thank you.
If
God be
somebody
with you.
stabs me in my sleep, I'd rather have a decent burial.
Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
God be with you.
God be with you. That's right. Right, yeah. Find Father Simon. Torture Simon's something in-law, probably. Or innkeeper's family. Or housekeeping. Not innkeeper, housekeeping. Pretty sure you said housekeeping? She was a housekeeper, wasn't she? I forgot.
I know you.
Hello?
Remember that ugly hut? What a piece of luck. Now
Oh, you want to fight?
call that combat. Call that combat?
Wow. Alright, you stop.
Is that all you've got? Stop, I beg you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not letting you go so you can do that again. You just do it to the next person that decides to travel down here. Right. Onwards we go. Yeah, it looks like I've already killed a horse down here.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
that way. That way, okay.
Yeah.
Yarr! Yarr! Faster, boy, faster! No time to lose. We gotta look for father.
Yeah.
Hello, people.
Yeah.
Jesus. God save you, Henry.
Hey, you know me?
Good health to you.
It may sound strange, but I'm looking for Simon, the priest.
Father Simon? I last saw him when he was paying me damages. That was back when Mary was still with us. If you want to know something, ask the wife. I don't have the time or the will to talk about that man.
I
Oh
understand.
my god, so he's still grieving? Okay.
Good luck then.
God's blessings.
Hello.
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want him for?
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around here.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his parish if you ask me. Very well. What is it you want to know?
What's went on between you know, them two, you know?
Before, our Mary was his housemaid in Skalitz. She was pretty, very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy with child.
Right.
Yes, these things happen.
Pretty sure the father shouldn't be doing
I
that.
said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms. She didn't live through the birth.
I'm very sorry.
Ah.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man, he took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her fornication.
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. And who knows? Maybe he was right. The Lord moves in mysterious ways. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery was deserted. It took a good season before another priest came along.
Where can I find him? He
You
said
know
to be
where he
wandering around
is?
here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it, even though I haven't seen him myself.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside.
Oh, that's nice.
And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning up next to it.
Oh, so
I
he's
didn't take
nearby
them,
then.
Nor my husband neither.
You think Simon does?
Oh, he's the only. Who else is gonna be?
I could believe anything. But there's not been fresh ones for a while, so perhaps he's moved on elsewhere again.
I see.
All right. Oh, where is it, by the
Can you tell me where
way?
that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several paths. Mary's cross is by one of them, close to the brook.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
I'll be going.
Very good then. And if you do find him, let him know that we have no hard feelings.
I'll tell him.
Goodbye.
Right, let's go investigate their crash.
Yeah.
It's investigation time. There it is. Good old Skalitz. Born and raised in Skalitz.
Yeah.
It's bigger than I thought it was, actually. Nice. Skalitz has sold mining facilities area, you know, camp. All abandoned. All overrun by bandits. Right. Is this the place? They're fresh.
This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here. I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Comfrey, eh? We can look for that. Comfrey. I'm close then. Hello. You don't look like father. You look like a father though.
Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I was just passing and I heard voices, so I've come to see what's going on.
Nothing that's any of your business. Get lost.
Very well then.
Tramps. Father.
You're back again? I thought we made things clear.
I've come for the priest, Simon.
There's no one here called Black.
There is.
There is.
You take me
The
for
guy on the floor.
All right, maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
I think you should talk less and move.
The guards are on their way.
And why is that? You think you've got what it takes to beat us?
I might, but it doesn't matter because I saw you yesterday and then stopped by Townburg to report.
Shit. All right, we'll go. How far are they?
Far enough still. If you run, I'm sure you'll get away.
Right. Right. Thanks for the warning.
Go on. Off you go. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I'm warning you. You might want to back off. Mate, just give up. I'm giving you chance to run here. Go away.
What's the matter?
I tried to give you a chance to run away.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the defenseless.
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests down by the path, so I took pity on them.
Bruh.
What they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay a good Christian's hospitality.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me. I'm the son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help feeling you didn't stumble across me by accident.
It's true. I've come to ask a favor of you.
Me? What on earth could I do for you?
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz is a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest.
I understand, but I have to disappoint you. I gave up my calling. Instead, I've given myself over to repentance.
Look, I know your story.
I know your story, Father.
Then you know what I'm guilty of.
Yes, and I don't want to try to make light of it. Your conscience is your own affair, but I know that deep down you're a good man.
You don't know what you're saying. You don't know me.
But I know what you did. Many priests break God's commandments willy-nilly and aren't the least ashamed.
That doesn't absolve me of my sins. God's law is set, no matter how often it's violated.
You're certainly right, but the people need you. And forgive me for being blunt, but while you can leave the presbytery if you choose, it doesn't absolve you of your duty to Christian folk.
But I'm a sinner. I'm not fit to guide anyone. I'm unworthy to do so.
Priests, bishops, monks, abbots, they're all sinners. Even the Holy Father himself is a sinner. You've done your penance, and now your people need you.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
It was a good speech.
It is my duty. At least for a time. Until they find someone better.
They won't find anyone better anytime soon. Trust me, it's a rough place out there at the moment.
I don't think they'll find anyone better in a hurry.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and go back to St. James.
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very grateful. I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying. He's lying in Sasau and won't last long.
Slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile
A
of
disease?
carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead. His intestines must be purged, but even then he's in God's hands.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. The best is distilled from Artemisia. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help. I'll show you how to prepare it.
Thank you, Father. Thank you. Thanks. Right. Go to Rovna. Report what happened.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I found you a priest.
Really? That's wonderful news. Who is it?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to live among you, at least for a while.
So you found him.
Yes, he was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest, people will soon be back.
I hope so.
I've put
We're in
down a
sync.
small sum, for a new piece. So I thought a portion should definitely go to you as a reward.
Thank you. But I can't take any. No, I can't take it.
You'll need the money to rebuild the village.
As you wish then. I shan't weigh you down with it.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here soon. Just that you let him run off again.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you, Henry. And thank you for your help. See you later.
No problem. No problem. I will sleep for a little bit.
Yeah.
Right on. Forward, forward. Let's go. Evening. Evening. Oh, food, finally.
Yeah.
Philip. Philip. Artemisia potion. I'm pretty sure you have that, don't you? No, you don't. Okay. Well, how do I make it? Two wormwood, one sage. You need 2 handfuls of wormwood and a handful of sage. Drop in the sage and boil for 1. Grind the wormwood. Drop wormwood in cauldron and cook for 2 turns. Distill. Right. I've got that. Okay, let's do this. So, oil, spirits. So we're gonna fill it with spirits. Okay. And then drop in sage. Boil for one. Okay, read. Drop in sage and boil for one turn. Grind the wormwood. Grind the wormwood. No, no. Grind the wormwood. Pop that in there. Cook for 2 turns and then distill. Right. Shit. I hope that's 2 turns. Right, I should do it, right? I think I might have cooked it a little bit much, but we'll have to see. Distilled. Yay! Wait a while. Okay, we'll sleep. Henry does need sleep. Sound like it worked. I heard a little ding.
What happened?
We brought you back to the land of the living.
How? How long have I been unconscious?
For a long time. Your friends have left.
I have to find them.
Rest now. You're going to be very weary for the next week or 2. You'll find your friends. They probably ended up in Ratai like most of our folk.
Well, all right. And Henry?
Hmm?
Thank you.
Nee bother. I forgot to tell her that I've done everything that I can possibly ever do. Wherever she is. Hey!
God be with you, Henry.
That custodian Sebastian is really obnoxious.
He can be unpleasant, but in his own way. I don't know.
You can't be serious.
What's that supposed to mean? At least he was here, unlike you, the whole time. And anyway, mind your own business. Goodbye.
Rude.
Henry!
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
You did what you could. Truly. I don't know what I would have done without you. You saved a lot of lives. God be with you.
Look, I'm just a pro. Just a pro. Right, let's go get some food. Yeah. Think we deserve some food. Hey, dog.
Yeah.
Think the dog could do with some food as well. Blacksmith. Free food.
Yeah.
Gonna nibble on that. Oh no, I just added dog lard into that. You know what? That's just eat. Yummy.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking more free food.
Yeah.
Hello, townsfolk. So what have we got? Oh, what's that place? The butchers are discovered. Someone got a job for me?
Looking for a job?
What kind of job?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
No.
Me? Dishonest work? You must have mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, I see. My apologies. God save. May the Lord watch over you.
Oh, lodgings, okay. Oh, he'll have a quest for me, won't he? Innkeepers have quests. Hello, Mr. Innkeeper, you in here?
God be with you.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Well, it depends what you're willing to do. You're from Skalitz, ain't you? You must know Fritz and Matthew then. Them fellows
I
need
do.
some manners. They've been making mischief and folk are getting fed up with them. And that's not all. There was one troublemaker around here not long ago, but we dealt with him. He was selling some relics and he claimed were miraculous, but it was nothing but worthless trinkets. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to the Dechko, I believe. I reckon he won't last long there either. That's all I can think of.
Okay.
God be with you.
That's good to know. Fritz!
Leave me be.
Matthew. Well, it's nice to see these guys again. They used to cause trouble in Skalitz as well, my friend. I would tell you that. Ooh. The amount of trouble they brewed throwing shit at walls.
Henry,
Hello, boys.
Glad to see you.
Matthew, Fritz, you're alive.
Of course we're alive.
You can't get rid of us that easily.
I'm almost surprised how happy I am to see the pair of you are all right.
We are now, but we barely made it.
Yeah, it was hard. Fritz ran like a little girl.
Really?
Bollocks! Bloody joker.
Tell us what happened to you.
They gave me a pretty good thrashing as well. It was only in Rat-Eye that I got back in my right mind.
You're not doing too well either, are you?
I'm Sir Radzik Squire.
Right now, I'm a squire for Sir Radzig.
I see you've worked your way up.
And how are you two getting by?
It's shit.
You said it. We're still chopped off to bits. Owe the monastery a bundle. And there's no work here.
Not for anyone with more than half a brain, anyway.
Well, you two and work never got along. But don't tell me that they're not in need of carpenters. They're reconstructing the monastery.
They don't want us there.
And there's nothing else around here.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know of anything?
It will really help us out right now.
I'll find you something.
Well, I can ask around, but I'm not promising anything.
Thanks, Henry.
We'll pay off the debt. Don't you worry.
What are you able to do?
And where would they hire
What can you provide?
Well, we were carpenters in the mines, so wherever they work with wood, I suppose. Forget about construction. After Skalitz, no one will be building for a long time. Just here in Sassau, and they don't want us here. The best chance we have is to work at a mill. People always have to eat. Ideally, we're looking for a job that pays a lot and doesn't require much work.
Okay. Who else
What other
survived?
neighbours of ours made it?
Your hunker's in the monastery. That girl really helped us out.
Oh, yeah,
That's
helped her.
about all we know. When we ran for it, we helped Teresa. But who knows where she is now? We got separated.
I owe my life to Teresa. She hauled me unconscious to the mill in Rat-Eye and nursed me back to health.
I'm glad she survived. Since you know her so well, why not try asking her if she knows about any work? I'll be with you.
Alright, we can do that. It's not too hard.
Yeah.
Come right
Jerusalem. Prunes for what ails you. Try them.
It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Hello?
Huh. I know you. I know you from somewhere.
Our
Where do
Lord's
I know
tasty,
you from?
Good on bread
What?
and for frying. Come and get it.
Of
fine
course,
people.
my
And on
dream.
something too. A
You
joy
were in
to
a
taste.
boat made of bone,
Cuckoo.
and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
All right. Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream.
I think he's a bit
That dream has
nutcase.
come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Oh, then I'm in luck.
On the contrary, I'm the lucky one. What's your name, young man?
Lean, fatty, marbled, meat
Henry.
pie.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
What does it entail?
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
Still tastes good. If your husband is murdered, our sausages will be here.
Nothing to it.
Come and get them.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
I don't know, it sounds a bit random. I'm not going to be your apprentice.
No, I definitely don't want to be your apprentice.
A shame. But perhaps Providence shall yet cause our lines of fate to cross. You'll see.
Make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry, and garlic
Sounds
evil spirits at bay.
stupid. I don't know. Could be someone over here with an extra activity for me.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Are you in need of a helping hand, Master Butcher?
Up an hand? No. But I've got a problem with supplies.
Oh right, tell me.
I understand. The roads aren't safe these days.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
Beef and pork I can get plenty of. But the burgers here have a taste for aristocratic food. And maybe you can help me with that.
You want me to poach game?
Heaven forbid I would ever suggest such a thing. No. You would have to get it by, other means.
I don't want to spoil your plans, but game doesn't grow on trees.
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and, came across something, if you see what I mean.
No, I don't see what you mean, and I don't want to.
Good luck to you.
Why does everyone want me to break the law? Let me guess, you want me to break the law as well, mister?
God be with you.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to attend to. A while ago, a holy man came by here. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling various relics he'd collected on his travels.
Oh, that guy.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the fabled Czech Queen of Sheba. But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's cross, thorns from the crown.
And you want me to go find them, I'm guessing?
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. If I had them, I'd forge them back into a sword. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the sword, I'd repay you very handsomely.
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech?
Yeah, true.
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her? Our some priest. She's in the Bible.
What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought its bearer good luck in combat and protection from enemies.
Ooh.
I could do with a sword like that. What if you sold it to me?
Well, everything has its price, but this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing. Forging them back together is quite another. That tinkerer from Ratai couldn't manage it.
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from me. They say the largest piece is with the Ratai swordsmith. The bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
Why did everyone want me to break the law? But I could persuade him, probably.
I'll ask them and see what I can do.
Excellent. You'll see you won't regret it. I'll pay you well. May the Lord watch over you.
Let's go help that crazy guy.
For my husband.
And Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, our paths have crossed again.
I changed my mind. I'll become your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value. But sadly, they're a little difficult to obtain.
Come have a look. Don't
Just so we're clear, I'm not stealing anything for you.
Who said anything about stealing?
But you said these are valuable things you're after. I don't suppose you can just pick them up anywhere.
Valuable for me because I know their power and strength. For an ordinary mortal, they barely mean anything.
Oh. Well, that's fine then.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally, a talisman for luck from a passionate player.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time.
What is this shit he wants? A tooth?
About that tooth, it's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical knowledge, that I found out he has a sick tooth.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
Have a look at these cucumbers.
Very well, I'll get it. This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him. That's supposed to bring him luck.
I'm supposed to play dice, right?
Very well.
Oh, God, I'm shit at dice.
I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck. Farewell.
Hello, sir.
Good day to you.
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, true enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
Use one myself.
I could use a paw like that myself.
Then go to the knacker. I'm sure he'll get you one.
I'll buy it.
Buy it from you.
You want to buy my cat paw? You're joking.
No, I'm not. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it?
130.
Come now. Just a little more?
Alright, easily. Gambling, man. Okay.
See? In the end, it brought me more luck than I thought.
Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, he's gonna have bad luck from now on, and someone's just gonna fall on him. He's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna cut himself, and then he's gonna get a disease or something. You watch, something bad will happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the guy.
God be with you.
It doesn't look good.
What? What are you talking about?
Your tooth. I bet it hurts a lot, doesn't it?
How do you know about that?
As a practitioner of the healing arts, I recognize
I'm a
the signs of
medic.
sick tooth.
Me
Your blood
here.
your face, you're sweating.
Me
The way you
medicine.
breathe is absolutely typical of the condition.
You're a physician?
Isn't that what I said? And if I can give you some advice, you should have it removed. There's a blacksmith down in the town.
No. There's no way I'm putting myself in the hands of that butcher.
I understand. But look here, I know about healing. I can go along with you and make sure everything goes as it should.
You do that?
Of course.
Jesus Christ. I'm a grown man and I need an escort.
You don't have to be embarrassed. Every man in the world's afraid of having his teeth pulled.
I know, but even so.
Let's go then, and get this over with.
He's so sad. Where even is the blacksmith? Are we going to the one in the town? No, it's a left, right? Oh my god. Wrong way, wrong way. Come on now. You're gonna get your teeth pulled out and it'll be all okay. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be all good. You're not gonna die.
I can't.
Nah.
It's embarrassing. I'm a coward and I won't be able to handle it.
Nah, you'll be
Almost
fine.
there. Just be a man about it.
You're right. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Ah, look.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
out.
The agony.
Hey, want to keep it as a memento?
I'll have it.
Oh, all right.
I'll have it. Okay, you fucking weird, strange guy. Right. Let's go get that branch. Oh, them things? I should be able to hit that. Not from here. From here, maybe? Close. I need long distance arrows. I think we're getting closer each shot. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword that a pilgrim from the Holy Land was selling. Would you happen to know anything about it?
I would. Of course I would.
Well?
It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trickster a single groschen, and I'm no fool. How about you?
But if he lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
Don't be so gullible, lad. That bastard never saw the Holy Land. Unless it was in a fresco.
Oh, okay. They won't mind me trading. Can have a look what you've got. Oh, spade, I'll take that.
The sun sets out across the sky. Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay. My breath is short, my feet are sore, the sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you wither around.
Hello there.
God be with you.
Give him the
I went
items.
to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So show me what you've got, lad.
The tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
I suppose
Cuckoo.
not. But it wasn't easy to get, so if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Calm now, don't exaggerate.
One cat paw for luck.
It's a feast for your eyes and your stomach.
Let's just
It's
hope
hard
it brings
to
us
resist.
luck as well.
You'll not find better meat anywhere.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent. And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So we've got all that sorted out. And now
If your
to the
cottage
next
burnt
man.
down, our sausages will still taste good.
More?
If your husband is murdered,
Go on.
sausages
I'm
will
shaking with anticipation.
That's literally my
There's one
fault.
more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
salami,
A shroud?
sausages, meat of all
Yes.
shapes, sizes,
A
and
burial
flavours.
shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes.
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased
Meat,
is buried.
cured and fresh, from the woods or from the pen. It all tastes
And does it
delicious.
matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying in a small church in Sassa.
And who was this Lokota?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around. Good luck then.
Oh dear. I don't know about this guy.
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
Oh, that was old Locott. He was a respectable fellow.
And how did he make a living?
He was a butcher of some renown in the region.
Was he a local?
Oh, no. He came here from Vlashim because of an argument with his brother. We weren't too keen on him at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realized he was a decent man, and we all grew to love him.
It's a sad loss. What about his family?
His wife, Lucy, passed away a long time ago. Poor soul. He was never the same since then. He never laughed from the heart anymore. But he's left two sons behind, Peter and Mark.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
God be with you.
Peter and Mark, you say?
You've no business here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you're Peter, though. Peter!
My condolences.
Thank you.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin. Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
He never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right. Bad blood.
I think it's
For a long
working.
time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
Yeah, Lucy.
Of course. I've heard only good things about Lucy to this day.
Good God, it's true. You are my cousin.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Then go ahead. Pay your respects to my father. I'm sure he'd be pleased. You're welcome to come to the funeral. And come and see us at home, too.
Well, that's very kind, but I'll have to return to Vlashim soon. That's why I came straight here.
Farewell.
Where is he? Oh, he's there. Oh my god. If I'm doing this, I might as well be a poacher as well then. Shouldn't be fighting in the church, mate.
Fucking hell!
Oh my god. Come on. Fucking have it. This guy's fucking still going. I'm a fucking criminal. I don't like this. All this for a crazy guy. Oh dear. What have I become?
Come right up. It's a feast
have
for your
the-
eyes and your stomachs. It's
Lord
hard to
Almighty,
resist.
be quiet.
You're not
Not
my
here.
better meat
You don't want
anywhere.
everyone to see it, do you? Wait for me at my place. Goodbye.
Where is your place? Oh, damn. Okay. If he's not left it unlocked for us, we might as well unlock it for ourselves. Sleep and wait for him. Is he here?
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. Goodbye.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
Oh, fuck.
Shit, there's a mob!
Henry, delay them. What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you at the next go.
Break it down.
The trunk? Oh, that one. Uh... Jesus Christ. Got so much shit. Hello.
What are you doing here?
He swindled me, too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Probably ran away before his trickery could catch up with him.
Bastard. Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go.
Been... So it's gone. Is that the end of him? I've got the Got the thing still. We can still do right here. We can do right. There we go. He's got the gown back. I've come to apologise as well. Where's he going? Right, we're gonna have to be careful who we fucking talk to these days now. I'm a new man. I won't do anything like that again.